Sunny Fresh Foods, they originally came in, they saw the great amenities that were in this community, and that's why they decided to put that plant here. And of course, Cargill has obviously moved in and taken that over. But some great success stories can be attached to some of the projects that your company has done.
Yes, no, that's right. In fact, the Cargill Kitchen Solutions, as you mentioned, started out as Sunny Fresh Foods, but we've done a design build work for them. One of our subsidiaries is Accord Architecture, so we're very proud of that. But Cargill, I think we are on our 5th project with them. They continue to grow, so it's a wonderful thing for the Mason City and the North Iowa community.
One of the recent things that you've added to your property there, the office, is a sculpture out right in front of the building, and I know I was there for the unveiling there. It's been already a couple of weeks, hasn't it? 2 or 3 weeks since that was unveiled, and maybe just talk about the sculpture and the concept behind that specific sculpture going there, because I know you've hosted sculptures there in that site previously, if I remember right, all 5 years of the program.
That's correct. So, we have a new sculpture. It was commissioned by us, and it's construction related. Basically, it's a little kid about 12 years old, and sculpture was Lee Looney. With the idea, what we wanted, a little kid wearing his dad's hard hat and his shoes and his gloves, and he's actually standing on a steel beam, and we are going to get a inscription beneath it that says, "Make believe sparks a dream which becomes a career." And really our goal for this is really to have more people enter the construction career as their profession, because it's a wonderful career to have. There's a lot of different things you can do, whether it's to be a carpenter, operator, welder, or be in the office as a project manager or an estimator. In fact, we have a new program that we're starting for our career path planning to help to facilitate that. So again, it's a wonderful career.
We sometimes talk about worker shortages or in those skilled laborers, and Katrina is being asked to be brought in here to talk about this one. But Katrina, thanks again, and maybe I'll slide that microphone over a little bit there. There you go. Maybe just talk about that, because I know it's something we've talked about, the skilled labor shortage here, and we've even talked about it on this program throughout the years. But obviously, it's something that hopefully is addressed, and like I say, this sculpture is kind of try to get kids interested and help address that in the future.
It is. We really are trying to spark that interest early on before kids start making their career decisions, whether that's in elementary school or middle school. And we've started a lot of outreach projects to the area schools just to make them aware of the opportunities in construction and that it truly is a career. It's not just, a job and then you get laid off in the winter. That's not how it works with our company. So we're working very hard on that, and we're also trying to even make a more concerted effort to develop the people that we have. So if somebody comes to us, hey, I'm interested in construction and I'm willing to learn, we want to take that person and really develop them into a very skilled laborer or carpenter or equipment operator, whatever they might want to be. And we have a very detailed path on that. That's how we're going to have to grow the industry.
Because this is it's something in the state. Is it not only in the state, but it's probably across the nation where this is an issue?
I would agree. It is not just in the state of Iowa. It is across the country where we are seeing skilled labor shortages.
So if someone is interested in something like you've just talked about, what do they need to do? Just pop in the office or call? Or
if they want to pop in the office, that's great. That's fine. That face-to-face contact is wonderful. They can also apply on our website. They can go to job opportunities, and it lists all the jobs that we might have available at any given time. Any way they want to get their information to us, we're willing to look at it.
Well, while you have the microphone, I'll ask you about what your thoughts are on being the company being named the Grand Marshal.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's a great testament to our employees, not just current ones, but past ones. It's because of their contributions that we've received this award as a company. And it's a huge honor. So I think everybody's extremely proud of it.
Katrina or Gary, anything else you want to add about the 125th anniversary or anything that Henkel's doing currently?
I just think that we're we're always excited to be involved in the community, and our employees really step up and do volunteer work or get involved in different aspects of the community on their own, as well as what we do as a company. So it really is a family, I think, at Hinkle, and we have a lot of qualified professionals that join together to form our company. So we're just excited to be able to give back to the community.
Great. Gary, any final thoughts you want to share with us before we let you go?
Just that it's a great honor. We do thank the Mason City Chamber of Commerce. I know they put on the North Iowa Band Festival. They do a great job, so hats off to them, and also congratulations to the other award winners.
All right. Well, Gary and Katrina, we appreciate you joining us. And so what when we get to the Grand Marshal entry, what's it going to be? Is it just going to be everybody in the company, or what's going to happen, or is this a surprise?
Not a surprise. Actually,
Okay.
we are starting off with a breakfast for our employees and their families. So
Okay.
it's going to be actually take the place of our normally scheduled company picnic. So we'll start that off in the morning, and then we will walk over for our place. We're number 6 in the parade. So we will be about 150 people strong walking in the parade, and we will follow our semi. So look out for the Hinkle orange and also some white shirts. We'll be walking as a big group and also handing out maybe a few surprise gifts.
And those are the good folks at Hinkle Construction here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO Mason City. And let's hear from our fine sponsor, the Willows. They are bringing you today's coverage of the North Iowa Band Festival Parade here on AM 1300 KGLO Mason City.
The North Iowa Band Festival is a great tradition in North Iowa. The Willows of Mason City salutes the many dedicated volunteers and congratulates Hinkle Construction on being named this year's Grand Marshal. The Willows is a community of active older adults offering a comfortable lifestyle with no long-term commitments. They feature spacious 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, each with private patio. Ask for a tour and discover for yourself why the Willows is a great place to call home.
And on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO Mason City. 79th Annual North Iowa Band Festival Parade here as we get through a couple of technical difficulties here to start the broadcast, but we're going to be fine here, especially those that are watching live online at KGLOAM.com and KGLOnews.com, DiscoverNorthIowa.com, and Tim Fleming's down on the street. Let's see how he's doing so far here today. Not good, huh?
You got me okay? There you are.
There you are.
Yeah, little things. Hi.
How are you?
Well, the great part about this is that once you get rolling with the North Iowa Band Festival Parade, it is nonstop fun. And I know right now you can hear the excitement out of the kids because they can look down and they can see the law enforcement and the fire truck. It's just turned the corner and it's headed our way. And we've got a beautiful location at St. Paul Lutheran Church, and a big tip of the hat to them, too. You got a great vantage point to anchor the broadcast, and I'll sit down along the side of the road. And, you know, I was thinking about listening to that the interview with the folks from Hinkle. That usually you get a chance to talk to one person or two for those type of awards. They've got, what did he say, 150 strong that are going to be going through. What? That's going to be incredible.
And we should remind you that coverage of the North Iowa Band Festival Parade once again brought to you by the Willows in Mason City. And we should remind you of a great number of sponsors that bring this event to North Central Iowa each and every year. And that includes the good folks at Curry's, as well as First Citizens Bank and Principal Financial Group Foundation. They are the drum major sponsors, level sponsors. The bandmaster sponsors are State Credit Union, Diamond Joe Casino, Hanson Foundation, ITC Midwest, Mason City Clinic, and the Murphy Foundation. And the flag corps sponsors are the Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Burns Insurance and Financial, Casey's General Stores, as well as Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Corporate Farmer, and also the Holiday Inn and Express and Suites in Mason City, Quick Star and Quick Trip, Mason City Motor Company, Mercy Medical Center, North Iowa, Nyack, Poet Fire Refining in Hamlintown, Reba Music, River City Rugby Football Club, and the Walmart Super Center. Those are all sponsors that keep this North Iowa Band Festival, the entire event, a free event. So we thank those good folks for being good sponsors for the community, and we thank them for all their efforts as well. So, well, just a block away from starting our parade this year, and somebody said to me earlier today that when they got up this morning and got out and about, that this was a heck of a lot better day than it was the last few years when we got up and saw cloudy skies and maybe some rain and whatnot. And it's definitely a beautiful day here in north central Iowa.
No question about that, Bob. I think we can all remember a year ago where I can remember very well because I was in a tarp down here trying to stay dry, and you were under a big umbrella up there to the broadcast vantage point trying to stay dry. And we don't really have to worry about any of that right now. Got a little hazy sunshine, which is absolutely perfect. We've got a wonderful crowd. And, you know, earlier we were talking about, is this a later arriving crowd than normal? They all get here. I don't know how they all make their way in, but they all get here. And the excitement is building for this 79th annual parade. This is really, really special.
Well, the Mason City Fire Department and Police Department and the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office are slowly making their way down State Street. Of course, the parade started at Pennsylvania Avenue just by Trinity Lutheran Church. Mason City Fire Department, of course, this will be Chief Al Dyer's first North Iowa Band Festival parade for him. He was sworn into office in October when Bob Platts retired. And Al Dyer came from Lincoln Park, Michigan. Of course, the Mason City Police Department, Officer Victor Hewitt is retiring after nearly 12 years of service in Mason City. And the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, Kevin Pals, of course, serving as sheriff since 2001 in this community. The parade has come here to Stayton, Connecticut, here just on the outskirts of downtown Mason City.
Yeah, they'll keep us on our toes with a few of those.
Of course, we've got the Tower 1 truck from the Mason City Fire Department, and it's coming by, and good folks from the fire department behind them.
You know, Bob, it's kind of fun because I think traditionally people get as big a kick out of some of the old trucks as they do out of the newer trucks, don't they?
Yep. And this older truck from the Mason City Fire Department as well.
They're having fun. Good, how are you?
Mr. Bieber there.
Got Peter driving on the truck today.
Wave to Mr. Fleming as well over there.
All right,
baseball team.
Tom Wollner, who you got on here now?
We got the Mason City Firefighters baseball team for the Mason City Youth Baseball Association. We got our explorers helping out, handing out some candy. And then just everybody else hanging out, right?
Awesome, Tom.
Everybody's enjoying the new weather, right?
Good to see you, man. Tom Wollner. Hey, how are you guys?
And here's the trombone fanfare. Of course, long-time tradition leading the parade here at State and Connecticut. And they'll stop to play for us, of course. Young and old joining us for the parade today. About 25 or so strong.
Very nice.
And behind them is the U.S. Military Color Guard.
Bob, it was just a couple of years ago I was fortunate enough to be riding through in this next position.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, there's a whole lot more representation from Henkel.
We don't have a convertible for the Grand Marshal today. We've got a Henkel semi. And of course, they're celebrating Henkel Construction Company. They're 125th year in the community. They've been a member of the Bay City Chamber of Commerce since 1944. And we just heard from all the good folks at Henkel prior to the bridals out there. Northwood Kensit's our next band. Tegan Cotter is the queen, and Brett Bachtel is the king. Northwood Kensit's Director Jared Bonds as they perform
Message from Medicare.
Hi, Sarah. Hello, dear. I was just talking with Pamela. Did you know that the health care law gives us new Medicare preventive benefits? That's what like a yearly wellness visit. Well, it's our chance to talk with our doctor and make sure we're getting the right medications and care. Yes, Medicare also covers recommended cancer and preventive screenings to help detect disease early when it's most treatable. That's just what. And if you're in the donut hole, you get a 50% discount on brand name prescription drugs, so you can get the prescriptions you need to stay healthy. Actually, I was the one who told Pamela all about Medicare's preventive benefits. Oh.
Tell your friends and family with Medicare. Learn more at Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE. Because when you share the news, you share the health.
Your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO Mason City. As the Willows bringing you coverage of today's 79th Annual North Iowa Band Festival Parade here at the corner of State and Connecticut at St. Paul Lutheran Church. I'm Bob Fisher. Tim Fleming down on the street, and Window World is our next entry.
Yeah, Window World. Come on over here, Joel. How are you, my friend?
Wonderful. How are you doing today?
Oh, fantastic. You walk along. We're having a good time. This is great, isn't it?
It is great. We love doing this. We're throwing out 900 pounds of candy. And about 5,000 can koozies. This is our favorite time of the year.
Oh, man. You guys do so many things, give back to the community. It's kind of fun to see Window World do these kinds of things with you guys.
It is a blast. And when you see us out at these parades, it's all our employees and our kids. And we just want to say thank you to North Iowa and everybody around here that supports us as well as they do. And we appreciate you too, Tim. Thank you.
Hey, Joel, good to see you, my friend.
And
with double bubble going out, Bob.
There you go. They were honored, by the way, as the Small Business of the Year by the Mason City Area Chamber of Commerce in 2016. So that certifies what you just talked about. What'd you get?
I got a
Are you battling the kids down there? Are you you're pushing the kids away again?
Just gave me some candy.
Okay.
I'll give it to him. Oops. Here you go. That's the candy. How's that?
Well, it's been a beautiful day, and to be thankful for that. Hopefully the weather will stay just like this throughout the rest of the day, and enjoy our rest of our 79th Annual North Iowa Band Festival. Little Angels Child Care and Preschool. They've got a new facility here in Mason City.
See if I can grab somebody. Where's Little Angels located? Where are you guys at?
Mason City, 811 North Kentucky.
Fantastic. Good to see you guys. Hi. I like this little dog walking here, Bob. Little puppy. I like that. That's a dog that won't mess on the carpet or anything.
That's because it's not on a leash. It's on a marionette stick. That's why.
See what the first word says in this banner?
Coffee.
Yeah.
And bagels.
Life is good when there's coffee nearby. Yes.
Caribou Coffee and Einstein Brothers Bagels. They're mascots here in the parade. Are they passing out coffee for you?
Well, they haven't just yet, but
I bet if you asked nicely. I'm guessing.
I don't know. There's coffee's not. It's not available at this point in time. Well, good to see you, Mr. Einstein.
Oh, it's a hot one.
It's a hot one. Enjoy the day. Inside that costume, I can't even imagine, Bob.
You were asking the Cargill Kitchen Solutions intern earlier if they drew the short straw, if they volunteered.
Yeah.
I think we can figure out
Thank
that
you.
question on that.
Well, listen,
Go
Bob,
ahead.
by
Go
the
ahead.
way,
Go ahead.
they were listening to KGLO.
Well, good. And you got a cup of coffee, or you got a
They just
certificate?
handed me 2 free coupons for
great.
coffee.
Thank you for listening in on KGLO in there.
Fantastic.
Active Kids Gymnastics. The students are giving us a show right before the Forest City Band comes along. And the Forest City Band is right behind them. Jenna.
Forget the mattress and cookie jar. There's a much safer place to put your money. In a bank insured by the FDIC. If you have up to $250,000 in checking, savings, or a CD, you can't lose a penny. Your money is 100% protected. Visit FDIC.gov to learn more or call 1-877-ASK-FDIC. The more you know, the safer your money.
Hi, I'm Melanie Bloom, National Spokesperson for the Coalition to Prevent DVT. Deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, is a blood clot usually found in your leg that can break loose and travel to your lungs. Last year, approximately 300,000 people died from DVT complications. My husband, David Bloom, does want to talk to your doctor about your risk.
Well, the gold power plug got kicked out, and here's Forest City. They just passed along here. We apologize for that. Sometimes that does happen. You get somebody gets the old foot around the power cord, and it's on a timer. Okay. Anywho, we apologize for that. Corey Schmidt and Forest City High School, they were playing Come Feel the Noise.
And they were terrific. Absolutely terrific.
Yes.
There was some movement in the performance on the street. It was really very well done.
Premier Cleaning Services is a new commercial cleaning and auto detailing business. They offer to clean fire or police vehicles at no charge for the community as well. So that's good for Premier Cleaning Services, part of our Mason City community. And the Mason City Foundation at Music Man Square featuring Winthrop, the Music Man Marionette here.
Look at that. Winthrop the marionette?
Winthrop dancing on a bass drum that's in the back of the float. And behind this, we've got Casey Simpson, Mr. Earth Iowa Fair 2016.
I get to say hi to Casey real quick. Hi, Casey.
Hi, how are you?
What's it feel like for you to be featured right now up in the big car here?
It's fun. It's good to see everyone. It's a great day for it, too.
It's enjoyable. This is really And aren't you happy it's a nice weather day?
I love it. So much better than the rain.
For sure. Enjoy. Have fun.
The North Iowa Fair, of course, coming up this year in mid-July, and this year's fair featuring musical entertainment and a free carnival. Can't beat that.
No, I like that. They got a lot of great things going on at this year's North Iowa Fair.
The Messiah Lutheran Church is the next entry. And they've got a nice float, looks like, of their building, a model of their building. Adam Frederick on this near side, hopefully a KIMT TV and out of your sight.
Very nice.
Behind the Messiah Lutheran Church is the Iowa Heartland Credit Union. Their employees and family members are walking in the parade. And behind the Iowa Heartland Credit Union is the Mohawk Booster Club, featuring Mason City High School's fine athletes.
Yeah, they've got athletes from all different sports that are participating and walking through, and I could jump in here. I'm looking for some of the coaches, actually. They're probably hanging out toward the backside. So I'll jump in. I'll slide through.
There's Kirk Clausen right there.
I can say Clausen's always willing to talk, you know. Hey, Coach, how are you?
Great, Tim. How are you?
Good to see all the athletes out and the coaches out.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. We're not getting downpoured on like last year. And great crowd, great weather. It's should be a great weekend.
Yeah, no, this is kind of fun to get everybody together in a real relaxed setting like this.
Yeah, it's neat that I think our booster club sets us up and lets our kids walk. It's a different perspective than watching from the side, but we're just excited to be here, and hopefully everybody has a great weekend.
Enjoy, Coach.
Thanks, Tim. See ya.
And if you couldn't tell, the Harley Owners Group, sponsored by Power Built Tires, behind the Mohawk Booster Club.
I was going to try to interview him, Bob, but I don't know that they'd hear me.
What? What?
Yeah.
Well, you can find the Mesa City Harley Owners Group on Facebook. Power Built Tire once again helping to sponsor their entry today. The Knights of Columbus Hall. And the local Knights of Columbus is our next entry.
How are ya? I'll jump out. Knights of Columbus. Wow, what a great organization, huh?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys have been at it for a couple years, haven't you?
Yes, sir. Today.
What's that?
That's just today.
That's just today. Enjoy the day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, when you see the sign, it's patriotism, fraternity, unity, charity. It's the Knights of Columbus. They give back.
You know, I was just thinking, you know, we've been in this broadcast position for almost 10 years now, and we once again thank St. Paul Lutheran Church for allowing us to be here. This used to be the old judges' stand many moons ago when they started this route down State Street. And this block across the street from the church has obviously changed a little bit through the years as well, and we've got some flood buyout homes that have been moved to these properties. Some of the old houses have been taken down, and some of these flood home of course, we got the Egloff house, which is right down in the same block, right off to our left. If you're watching the stream online, it's right there in the background, that big white building in the background. And it's been a great effort to get some of those flood homes out of these properties and clean up this block a little bit. The North Iowa Christian School, they just graduated their largest class to date. They've got a couple of performers on the back of their float.
Well, let's listen. Everybody having fun today, Bob? That's what it's all about.
That's right. Well, the McNider Art Museum, which is just a couple of blocks away from where we're from. McNider Arts Festival is a couple of weekends away on June 10th. Of course, it starts off at 9 a.m. with the mayor and city council's pancake breakfast. This year's theme is Ahoy Art. It's a Pirates theme this year. Go ahead. Hey, how are you?
Good. She's a fine-looking float you got.
I know. I don't know if she's seaworthy. She might sink since she's made out of cardboard.
This is kind of fun. Tell me what you got going.
Well, we have Arts Festival June 10th, and on June 10th, it's a pirate theme. It's free, open to the public, and so that's why we always feature it in Band Festival. Let everybody know about it.
And we're going to be there.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You always are. We appreciate that.
Thank you much. Have fun.
Yeah, a good full day, which a lot of events going on performances-wise, and the arts vendors are out, and great event if you've never been to the Arts Festival. Once again, kicks off at 9 a.m. on June 10th with the Mayor and City Council Pancake Breakfast. James College of Hairstyling is behind the Charles H. McNider Art Museum. A city's cosmetology school students and instructors walking in the parade today. And getting ready to perform for us down the road, the Lake Mills High School Marching Band. Benjamin Fogstad this is his last competition here at the North Iowa Band Festival. He's relocating to Minnesota to teach at a new job. And they've received first place in the Class 2A competition in this band festival for 12 consecutive years. Riley Bowman is the queen. She's the lead star marching in. And let's listen in as they perform Viva La Vida, Lake Mills.
Very nice.
The Lake Mills High School Marching Band, once again, a multiple-year winner. Of course, the Meredith Wilson Award winner for the past 2 years. That's the top band award out of all the classes given out each year. And once again, Benjamin Fogstad, the director. Unfortunately for Lake Mills, he's moving on to a new teaching job this fall. Humane Society of North Iowa. They're walking adoptable shelter dogs today. Go ahead, Timothy.
You don't get a chance to walk a dog. You get a chance to hold the banner today.
I'm leading this crew, which is wonderful, and I'm proud of everybody that's here and all the dogs we have available for adoption at the Humane Society.
You have a lot of numbers right now, dogs, cats, that type of thing?
Well, it's spring, so we have a lot of kittens at the shelter. We have almost 100 cats available for adoption. Around 35 dogs or so that are looking for adoption.
I love your ears, by the way.
Meow.
Have fun.
So we'll soak up for the North Iowa, the Humane Society of North Iowa. The next entry is Transcend North Iowa. Celebrating Transcend North Iowa with the upcoming Mason City Pride event, which is scheduled for June 3rd and 4th at East Park. Haulers of Iowa is a truck enthusiast club. the next entry.
Just an old truck club, it says on the side of the
See
truck.
that? You better watch out next year, Tim.
Hey, Stuart, how are you? Just an old truck club, huh?
Old truck club, yeah. Same age I am, 56.
Hey, this is slick. This is not...
I'm from the hospital, that's all.
Stuart Tell with us.
Yes.
Driving an old Ford.
Old radio voice that was on KGLO many years ago and KRIB as well, over our sister station. Out of the way, Tim, it's the North Iowa Shriners and their cars. They're giving you high fives there, I see.
Yeah, this is scary. I'm going to lose a toe on this one. I got to get him on the way back, too. Come on, Dunn. Come on. That away. Oh, he turned too soon. It's another one of those things I always wanted to try, Bob. I say that every year. I don't know if I got in one of those little cars if I get out.
Yeah, I think I'm a little too tall to get in one of those cars.
I think I'm a little too stout to get into one of those cars.
I'll amend my statement. I'm a little too tall and a little too stout to get in those cars.
Thank you for being here.
Of course, the Shriners and the Shriners Hospitals, great service to not only the local area, but of course across the nation, the Shriners Hospitals.
We got several guys locally that really participate. Don Sapp was one of them that just went by.
Now, I'm looking down the street here, and here's some three-wheel motorcycles, or what do we got here? I don't think we've seen these with the Shriners.
I don't know. I'm probably...
It's looking a little experimental to me. They're not exactly in a formation, and they're not exactly...
Yeah, these are...
These must be for the Top of Iowa Shrine Club. These guys are just having fun.
Oh, yeah, they are having fun. There's no question about it.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like a three-wheel motorcycle, but their seats pretty much flat to the ground.
Yeah, and they're just doing spin-outs on the street. I think it's fun. Got some motorcycles that are going to do some formation stuff, too, in just a moment, Bob.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take our final break, and, of course, the Willows are a fine sponsor of the North Iowa Band Festival Parade here on your hometown news station, AM 1300, KGLO.
The North Iowa Band Festival is a great tradition in North Iowa. The Willows of Mason City salutes the many dedicated volunteers and congratulates Henkel Construction on being named this year's Grand Marshal. The Willows is a community of active older adults offering a comfortable lifestyle with no long-term commitments. They feature spacious 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, each with private patio. Ask for a tour and discover for yourself why the Willows is a great place to call home.
We're gonna win, Twins, we're gonna score. We're gonna win, Twins, mark that baseball sword. Crack out a home run, shout a hip hooray. Cheer for the Minnesota Twins today.
Follow the Minnesota Twins all season long on the sports spot on the radio dial, AM 1300 KGLO.
At the Corner Estate in Connecticut, it is the 79th annual North Iowa Band Festival Parade here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO. Speaking of the Twins, 12:30 the pregame, 1:10 the play-by-play this afternoon as the Twins in the middle of the 3 games. As the Shriners lining up here.
I want to see our engineer up there, Ron, jump in and do that. It is bike.
Any comment?
Not with a bike with 300,000 miles on it.
Well, there you go. It's probably a wise answer.
Yeah.
But you've still got more Shriners behind this as well. So I was saying 12:30 the pregame, 1:10 the play-by-play. The Twins on the Tampa Bay Rays. Middle of the three games. Tomorrow it's home model show at 9:30. Inside Twins at noon. Pregame at 12:30 and play-by-play at 1:10. And Monday, the Astros come in for a three-game series, and that's a daytime game as well. 1:10, 12:30 the pregame, and I think we've got if I remember right, a little special program from CBS coming up at noon on Monday to lead us into the Twins broadcast. So tune in for that.
This is the Albert Lee, Minnesota
Shriners. They're in the typical cars. There are lots of Shriners chapters once you get around around our area. And I know we've got, I think this final group's from you mentioned Albert Lee. There's a group from St. Paul as well that was involved in this. So it's great to see them come down and join us for the North Iowa Band Festival. Again, head down to downtown, 1:15 this afternoon. Bay City High School Jazz Band on the plaza. And the awards ceremony and the Extreme Makeover contest winner for Nyack. All that'll start at 2. And then tonight, Betty and the Gents. The Pork Tornadoes, 5 and 7-ish, I believe, if I remember correctly. We are a few entries away from ending this parade.
I was going to say it's getting right down toward the end.
We've got one more band coming.
Gives us still some chances to eat right here at the St. Paul Lutheran Church. I know they got hot dogs and popcorn and goodies over there. I'll be up in a minute.
Baked goods. Get you another cup of coffee here as well.
I've had coffee. I've had cookies.
Young Company is one of the leading ready-mix concrete producers here in North Central Iowa, and they've got their concrete truck coming down the way. And behind
the zombie outbreak.
The D&D Ranch, the zombie response team vehicle features an M16 rifle paintball gun used to shoot live and target zombies, accompanied by a Punisher vehicle, a 1967 Pontiac Bonneville.
They're pretty scary to approach, actually.
Yeah. Wheelman Auto is next. They've donated several convertibles for the dignitaries and the royalty to ride in the parade today. Graham Manufacturing, one of our area's largest employers, is the next entry. They've got a couple of all-terrain vehicles, some of their employees' kids riding on bikes all throughout the parade route here, and they're handing out goodies to everybody as well.
Yeah, let me ask you one of the guys here. What are you guys passing out today?
We got koozies, and we're looking for people who need jobs.
Oh, fantastic. Guys.
Graham Manufacturing, Osable Wood Door, right across from Newman High School.
There you go, people. If you're looking for a job, they're looking for good people right now.
Well, right behind them is the alumni band. Let's see if they will play for us here. As band members are all former marching band members, dust off their instruments each year to relive their experience in the North Iowa Band Festival Parade and entertain us. North Iowa Band Festival Alumni Band. National Anthem March. Some of the players riding on a hay rack. Percussion section marching behind.
So now with the horses coming right behind them, Bob, does that mean it's the end?
That does mean. Three Rivers Pony Express. Their fundraising organization that raises money exclusively for the Easter Seals Camp Sunnyside, a full-access facility in Iowa for children and adults with disabilities. Tim's going to interview a horse.
Hi there.
Of course.
My name is Mr. Ed.
Wilbur. Get it right from the horse's mouth there, Tim. Well, that does end the North Iowa Band Festival Parade. As 115 entries strong. A wonderful parade here at North Central Iowa once again. And, of course, we want to thank all the great sponsors of the band festival itself, and of course as well the Willows, for bringing you today's coverage here on your hometown news station AM 1300 KGLO. And Tim, we appreciate your efforts down on the street.
Yeah, I just got soaked. They got the soaker gun out at the end there, and they just soaked me, which was fun. I deserved it.
And why did you deserve it?
I begged for it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this was a fun parade. Everybody was having a good time, and it's great to see the good weather, and I hope everybody carries right on downtown and gets a chance to enjoy the programs this afternoon downtown, all the awards and everything. It is a fun time when you come to the North Iowa Band Festival.
And once again, things kind of started about 1:15 this afternoon downtown. As I pull the schedule here once again, the 1:15 is the Bay City High School Jazz Band on the downtown plaza just outside the north doors of Southbridge Mall. Then about 1:45 will be the Extreme Makeover announcement from North Iowa Area Community College. About 2 o'clock on the downtown main stage. Things get moved over there, and then the awards ceremony. Betting in the Gents at 5 and the Pork Tornadoes at 7. We thank Tim again for all his efforts. Ron Schott, our engineer, helping things out as well. And we thank the Willows in Mason City, bringing you today's coverage of the 79th Annual North Iowa Band Festival Parade. From the corner of State and Connecticut, and we thank St. Paul Lutheran Church as well for allowing us to broadcast here in this fine position along the North Iowa Band Festival route. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast, whether you're watching online at KGLO AM and KGLOnews.com or listening along on AM 1300 KGLO. For KGLO, I'm Bob Fisher.